Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I finally own the Gwen Stefani blush palette. So I figured I was doing my makeup this morning and I actually had to film a video because I need to upload today. It's Wednesday today and I was like, let's do a first impression video on the blush palette because I've never used it before because I only got it in the mail yesterday. So I left my cheeks bare. And I'm very excited to apply the blush palette for the first time. Now, I do know that I'm very late to this. Probably everybody of you already owns this palette. I think they're still available in the Netherlands. So if you live here as well, then you might still be able to purchase it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. For those of you who, lived under a rock. And my friend Janneke actually got me this. So thank you so much. And yeah, on the back it just says Decay, Gwen Stefani, stuff like that. And this is what the packaging looks like. Or, the cardboard box. On the back it has the blushes and their names. Most of the time with the Urban Decay packaging, they put it on the back like this. I'm not going to hold it up very far because the mirror might blind you when, you see my ring light in it. There. So this is what it looks like. The first thing I noticed is that the colors are pretty, on the light side. If you have a much darker skin tone than I have, I don't know how this would work out. But I think on me and probably on people who are just a few skin tones darker, they look pretty good. But otherwise they are probably too pale for you. So let's see. Here we have Cherry. That's, really a blush. And this one is called Easy. This is definitely a blush as well. Kind of reminds me of a NARS blush that I have. This one is Angel, and I think Angel is supposed to be a highlight, but on me it probably would be, something I put over my blush to get a little bit more shimmer. Then we have Lo-Fi, and Lo-Fi is a bronzer, but I think it could also work as a blush probably. And then we have Hush, and I think this is in between a highlighter and a blush. A very shimmery blush, and on people who are a bit darker, this might work as a highlighter as well. And then we have OC, and oh my god, this is kind of a duochrome blush. It's orangey, but with a pink duochrome to it, and I'm very excited to try this one out. And also it has a little quote magics in the makeup on here on this mirror, and I really like this packaging, but I do wish that I made this black, inside white as well, because it all looks so fancy, so white, and then you open it and you see, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah. Let's get started. I never owned an Urban Decay blush before, so I'm very excited to try. And I'm going to use the mirror that's inside this palette. So first off, I'm going to apply the bronzer, Lo-Fi. And I'm just going to use a Jessup powder blush brush. Blah, blah, blah. I always find it hard to say blush brush. Blush and brush right next to each other. I'm very carefully layering stuff on my brush because I don't know how pigmented they are. Ooh. Yes, they are pigmented. But I don't know if it's just, because everything is pigmented on my skin tone. It seems nice actually. Let's try to blend it out a bit more. I just take my Zoeva face paint brush and I lightly dip it in the Lo-Fi just to make the edges a little bit sharper. And I find that this brush blends a little bit better than the Jessup one. Oh, it's getting very dark outside. It's starting to hail all of a sudden. Oh my god. I still need to go to school after this on my bike. Oh my god. So next up I take the blush brush by Jessup once again, and oh my god, it's getting really dark. I'm so sorry if the light is off in this video, you know, I can't help the weather. Let's see, what blush shall I use? I think I'm going to go with Sherry, and then kind of apply the OC later, you know, the duochrome. Ooh, woohoo! It's very pigmented. So now that Cherry is on, or Sherry, whatever, I'm going to apply OC on top of it. Ooh, this one is very pretty. It really blends the bronzer and the blush together. So what do you think? I really like it. It's not too intense, but it still gives my cheek some color. So I definitely would say if you are like very dark skin toned, this palette might not, you know, work for you. I've heard from several girls that they are selling it already because it just doesn't work on their skin tone. So if you are light like me, then you're good to go. Next I'm going to take up Angel, and I'm going to use my Jessup highlighting brush. Oh my god, there's a truck outside as well. Oh, the perks of living in a busy city, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to apply Angel. Ooh, this is a nice highlight. Can you see it? It's very pretty. It's not too dark. I feared that it would be too dark for my skin, but it actually works perfectly. So then my entire look is done because I already did the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to finish it off with this fixing spray, and this one is from Ethos, and Ethos is a Dutch drugstore. They recently, you know, totally rebranded their store. They also got themselves a new logo and stuff like that. They really improved it a lot. They also brought out this makeup setting spray, and it's very cheap. It doesn't really work as good as, you know, the more expensive setting sprays, but well, it works a little bit, and I really like the smell of it. It's very heavenly scented, so if you're not into that, you know, I could not recommend you this. So yeah, there we go. I always make the weirdest faces when applying this. So there we go. I really like the effect of this blush palette. It's very neutral. I can't wait to try the other ones. You probably will see this palette come by in tutorials. I also started a new training schedule for, you know, walking and training outside. And I said to myself, if I keep up with that for a month, I actually can use the palette, you know, on a day-to-day basis. So wish me luck with that as well. I probably will give in to it, you know, halfway, but I'm really trying to, you know, do something about my winter body. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I could recommend you the Gwen blush palette if you don't have, you know, a too darker skin tone. It works well on fair skin, I think, and also, you know, because Gwen is, you know, light skinned as well. I think, you know, that's why they came up with colors like this and not, you know, for every skin tone. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys very soon in another one. I'm going to edit a video for my Dutch channel soon. It should have been up there for ages, but I just couldn't fit in the time to edit it as well, because 3 videos a week is quite, you know, a challenge if you also go to school full time. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye!